All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get started with our workout. Now, we don't need the ball quite yet. Go ahead and toss that down to the side. We're going to be using that once we get to the main portion of the workout. Just like always, we're going to start out here with a few mobility exercises, get loosened up, and then we'll get started in with the main workout. So first thing we got, everybody, is going to be some hip circles. With these, I'm going to have you guys go down to the ground. We're going to be on all fours. We're going to start out with the right leg. So what I'm looking for on these is we're just going to make a big circle with that knee. So we're going to start out going straight back, around to the side, and then back to that starting position from there, right? So let's go about 20 seconds, just super slow. Back, around. After that 20 seconds, we'll change directions with this right leg. We'll go forwards, backwards, and then we'll switch over to the left leg from there. Let's go ahead and switch directions. So this time we're gonna go out to the side, back, around, and then down to that starting position. So super slow. Same thing, we'll go about 20 seconds here. Now I'm gonna challenge you guys on these. As you're going through, try not to let your hips move too much. So it should be just that leg that's moving. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the left side. Again, first up, going straight back, around, and then back down to that starting position. 20 seconds forward here. Again, just going super slow. And let's go ahead and switch directions. So side, around, back, and then returning to that starting position. 20 seconds. And again, this is a good exercise if you guys have been sitting a lot this morning. And relax. All right, so next up, we're gonna go into a downward dog to seal stretch. So this is more of a yoga position, but it's really good for helping loosen up the shoulders and the back of the leg. So I'm gonna have you guys start out in push-up position. You guys are gonna keep your arms and your legs straight. We're gonna push back, just like that stretch we worked on yesterday at the end of the workout. And then we're gonna come back forward and we're gonna drop it down into a seal stretch. So arms are gonna stay straight, looking for a little bit of extension back. And then we'll push back to that downward dog. And then back to that seal stretch. Just go about 20 seconds here, alternating back and forth. Feel free, if you're getting a good stretch in one of them, you can just hold that position as well. Push the heels down, and then relax the hips down to the floor here. And relax. All right, everybody, the last one we've got is gonna be a hip sit-through exercise. So what I'm gonna have you guys start out with these is we're gonna start out in a push-up position. We're gonna drive our hips through. So we're gonna take our left knee through the right side, bridge up, and then back to that starting position. Left side, bridge up, and then back to that starting position, all right? We're gonna go about 30 seconds here, alternating back and forth. So again, step through, hips high, and then back to that starting position. Step through, hips high, back to that starting position. Keep on alternating here. We'll go about 10 more seconds. And relax. All right, everybody, we're gonna get into some activations next. So we got 3 exercises for activations. First one is gonna be a bird dog hold. So again, on these, on all fours, we're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg. So right arm up, left foot back, and we're gonna hold for 20 seconds here, all right? So let's go ahead and get started into that ready position. Right arm, left leg, ready, go. Reach out, and then we wanna freeze in that position. So statue, try not to rock back and forth. Hold it steady. And relax it down. Let's go ahead and switch over to the left arm and the right leg. Ready, go. Again, lock it in that position, and then hold it steady. Ten seconds here. And relax it down. Next up, we're gonna roll into a full plank hold. So I'm gonna have you guys get up into push-up position, and we're just gonna hold that top position, and I want you to focus on your breathing in the top. So again, straight line, top of the push-up, and then I want you to press the ground away, and we're gonna lock it in here. So let's go ahead and get started. We got 20 seconds on the full plank hold. Like I said, with these, go ahead and focus on your breathing. Think about breathing down into your hips here. Should start to feel that core work a little bit. We're getting our shoulders involved. And relax it down. All right, everybody, last one that we've got is gonna be a bridge hold, a hip bridge hold, but we're gonna go frog position on these today. So what I'm gonna have you guys do, we're gonna lie back. We're gonna go feet together. So your feet are gonna be together, knees are gonna be out, and then we're gonna drive our hips up. So again, feet together, knees out, drive our hips to the ceiling, and we're gonna hold for 20 seconds here. So let's go ahead and get started on the bridge hold. Now with these, you should really feel it in your butt as you go through. And that's what we're looking to do, is get those hips engaged. So squeeze your butt, make sure we're still breathing. Let's go about 10 more seconds. And relax it down. All right, everybody, now that we're warmed up, got a little bit of blood flow going, let's go ahead and grab a quick drink of water. We're gonna get into our plyometrics next, get into the fun stuff next. All right, again, we're not quite using our ball yet. That'll come in with the next section. But what we got for plyometrics, everybody, 2 exercises today. First one, we're gonna go a single leg forward hop, all right? So we've worked before where we're loading and jumping straight up. Today, we're gonna go forward with it. So again, make sure you guys have enough space. Be aware of what's around you. What I'm looking for with these is we're gonna go right knee up, we're gonna load, and then we're gonna jump forward with it and land on that same foot. All right, so try to keep that leg up the whole time. On the way back, we'll switch legs, load, and then jump it forward with that opposite leg. All right, so I'm gonna have you go forward and back 3 times. So it'll be 3 times each leg. Again, try to land on that same foot. And think about landing softly. So try not to make a big stump. Soft landing there. There we go. Nice work, everybody. Once you guys get 3 each side, go ahead and put your hands on your head so I know who's finished up. All right, next up, we're gonna go into a mountain climber. We're gonna go 20 seconds on the mountain climber. So just like always on these, I'm gonna have you guys in push-up position, and then we're just gonna run with it. So I don't want you to touch your knees at the top. Go ahead and keep your knees and feet up. We're gonna go 20 seconds here, all right? So push-up position, ready, go. 20 seconds, and just think about quick touches here, quick touches. Almost there. And relax. All right, let's go 20 seconds rest, everybody. Quick drink of water. We're gonna go through that one more time, and then we'll get into our main circuit. Main circuit today is gonna be our ball circuit. We've got 4 exercises, and we're gonna shoot for 4 rounds through. So that's why we're going a little bit quicker through the plyometrics and everything today. All right, everybody, when you're ready, let's go back to our single leg forward hops. Let's go 3 each leg, so down and back 3 times. Again, we're gonna load, jump, and then land softly, all right? Try to cover a little bit more ground if you can on this second round. There we go. All right, again, as you finish up, hands on our head, we'll get one more round of the mountain climbers here, one more round. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get ready for these mountain climbers. Last 20 seconds, and we'll get into our main circuit. So again, push-up position, ready, go. Ten seconds. And rest. All right, everybody, grab a quick drink of water. We're gonna go about 30 seconds rest. Lakin, I don't remember putting barrel rolls into there, but that's awesome. Quick drink of water, everybody. There, I see the mountain climbers now. quick drink, and then I'll explain what we have for our ball workout today. All right, so we're gonna shoot for 4 rounds through. We've got 4 exercises here. So first one that we've got today, you're gonna grab your ball. We're gonna go ahead and put it on the ground, and we're gonna be squatting down to the ball. So what I'm gonna have you guys do with these is I want your feet right on either side of that ball, just a little bit in front. Hands are gonna be straight out in front, so like our zombie squats that we've worked before. From there, feet ready, we're gonna drop down. I want you to try to touch the ball and then stand all the way back up. All right, those of you that have a little bit smaller ball, it may be a little bit more challenging, but get as close as you can to touching if you can't quite touch. All right, everybody? So let's go ahead and get started with our squats. We got 10 total on the squats. So again, drop them straight down. We're gonna touch and then take it back up. Let's go ahead and get 10. There we go. Again, I know some of you guys have smaller basketballs with you, so it might be a little bit harder to touch. Mila, nice work. There we go, Lakin, making that look easy. Again, once you guys get 10, let's go hands on our head so I know who's finished up. All right, next up, we're gonna go ahead and pick our ball up. We're gonna go single leg toe touches. So what I'm looking for with these, everybody, we're gonna start out just dropping that ball down in front of us. We're gonna extend the right leg back. We're gonna touch our left toe and then come back up. So aim for your big toe on these. Again, right leg back, touch that big toe, and then back up to the top. Let's go ahead and get 10 each side, everybody. 10 each side. Make sure you're not leaving that back leg behind. So make sure we're not getting lazy on that back leg. I want you to really think about reaching up with that back leg as you go through. Again, let's get 10. Once you get 10, go ahead and switch over to the opposite leg. There we go. And that one's challenging on the balance as well. So if you need to slow it down a little bit, go ahead and do that. All right. Next 2 exercises are going to be our core exercise. So this first one, let's go ahead and take a seat on the ground. These are going to be our lying handoffs. So what I'm looking for with these, everybody, we're going to start out lying all the way back. And we're going to have our ball up over our head. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to crunch up. I'm going to have you hand the ball to your feet, and then we're going to extend back out from there. And then we're going to do just the opposite on the way back. You're going to reach up, grab your ball, and then return back to that overhead position, all right? We're going to pass that ball down and back 5 times. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, reaching up, hand it to your feet, back out, and then reach up, back to that starting position. Let's go ahead and get 5. Down and back, everybody. 5 down and back. There we go. Awesome job, everybody. On those leggings, you don't have to keep your legs straight. You can bend your knees a little bit, but if you can keep your legs straight, that's awesome. All right. Last exercise, everybody, is going to be our get-ups to the elbow, and we're going to use our ball today. So you guys are going to stay in that lying position. I'm going to start off with the ball in my left hand, all right? So we're going to be holding it straight up to the ceiling, right hand to the side, and we're going to bring that left leg up as well, all right? From here, just like we worked last week, you're going to pull your elbow into the ground, coming up, and then back down to that starting position. So up to the elbow, back down to the ground. Let's go ahead and get 5 on the left side. We'll switch arms, switch legs, and then we'll go 5 on the right side. So let's go ahead and get started on the get-ups, everybody. 5 each side. Now, main thing with this, especially if the ball's too hard for you to hold on to, is to keep that arm locked out and keep it straight up to the ceiling as you go through, all right? So a little bit of balance as well with this exercise. So let's go ahead and get 5 each side. There we go. Hey, Mila, bring that left leg up as well. So that left foot should be flat on the ground. There we go. Perfect. And yeah, the key to this, everybody, is really pull that right elbow into the ground if we're holding up with that left side. That's what's going to kind of give us a little bit of upper body control. Once you get 5, go ahead and switch over to the opposite side for 5. There we go. All right, and I know some of you guys are flying through, so if you get done a little bit early, just take a quick breather. Feel free to stand up, grab a quick drink, and then we're going to get back to our squats next. So let's grab a quick drink of water, everybody. We'll go back to our squat touches. All right. Squat touches this round, everybody. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, I'm going to have you guys add a hop at the top. All right, so it's going to be a touch and then jump at the top. All right, so feel free if you want to make it a little bit more challenging. Let's go ahead and get another 10 on the squat touches, everybody. Again, feet right in front, touch, and then feel free to add that jump in at the top. Let's get 10. There we go. There we go. As you guys finish up with your 10, again, hands on our head so I know who's finished up. Lakin, I don't think I've seen you do one single squat there. All right, everybody, let's go ahead back to our single leg toe touches. So again, as we go back with the right leg, we're gonna touch that left big toe and then back up to the top. Let's get 10 each side, everybody, 10 each side. All right, and as you guys start to finish up with 10 on the other side, take a seat. When everybody's ready, we'll go back into our line handoffs. All right, let's go back to our handoffs. Again, down and back 5 times. So line back, starting out with our ball up overhead. We're gonna come up, hand it to our feet, and then extend back out from there. And then we'll take it back up to that starting position. Let's get 5 down and back. All right. Keep it going, everybody, if you're still moving. We're going to do something a little bit different with this next exercise. A little bit different this round. All right, so this next round, we're going to go double arm get up on this next round. So I'm going to have you lie back. We're going to start out with our ball right above our chest. From here, we're going to sit up, pressing it up to the ceiling, and then back to that starting position. Let's get 10 on the sit-ups, everybody. 10 on the sit-ups. All right. And as you guys start to finish up, let's grab a quick drink of water. Same thing, we'll go about 20 seconds rest, and then we'll get into our third round. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready here Start of our third round. Again on these, if you want to add in that jump at the top of the squat, you can do that. If not, just touch and go. We're going to get 10 total reps. So let's go ahead and get our feet back to our starting position. Get our arms out in front. We're going to touch and then back up to the top. Let's get 10 on the squats, everybody. 10 on the squats. There we go. Nice work, everybody. Everybody's doing a really good job of keeping their chest straight up, which is exactly what I'm looking for. All right, and again, as you finish up, hands on our heads, so I know who's done. All right, let's go back to our single leg toe touches. Again, on these, let's get 10 each side. So we want to really reach back with that back foot, touch that big toe, and then back up to the top. Let's get 10 each side, everybody. And once you get 10, switch it over to the opposite leg. Now on these, one leg might be a little bit harder than the other. That's not uncommon. And the funny thing is, sometimes it's your dominant leg that's a little bit harder. I know for me it is. All right, and again, hands on our heads, so I know who's finished up. Awesome job. Let's go back to our pass-offs. Let's get 5 down and back on the pass-offs here. Again, starting out overhead, hand it to our feet, and then back down, back up, back to that starting position. Let's get 5, everybody. There we go. Nice job, Chase and Jordan. Mila, looking good on those. Again, this last exercise is going to be a little bit different this round. We're going to go some pull through. So I'm going to show you what we got on these. All right, looks like everybody's finished up with those pass throughs. There we go. If you're still going, keep on going here. Make sure we get all 5. All right, everybody. Next up, what we got. This exercise is actually going to be easier for those of you that have a little bit smaller of a ball with you. But what we've got on these, we're going to start off leaning back just a little bit through that sit-up position. We're going to alternate our legs. So we're going to go under, around, and then under the opposite leg from there. As you go through these, try to keep your feet up off the ground, but you can touch a little bit if you need to. Main thing I don't want you to do is fall all the way back to where we're lying on the ground. So try to maintain that sit-up position. Let's go ahead. We're going to go a minute total on these, all right? A minute total. So we should get around 8 or 9 pass-throughs. Let's go ahead and get started. The key to these is not trying to go as fast as you can. So just take it nice and easy. Again, this is going to be harder if you have a bigger ball with you. There we go. Keep it going. We're about halfway. Again, try to keep your feet up as long as you can. Almost there. And rest. Nice job, everybody. Let me see real quick where we're at time-wise. All right, and it is 24. So let's go ahead. Let's just go through 3 rounds of those. We're going to finish up with a little bit of stretching today, and then you guys are good to go. All right, so first stretch, let's go ahead and stand up. We're just going to go into just a traditional hamstring stretch with this first one. So let's go ahead and stand up. I'm going to have you guys go feet about hip width apart, and we're just going to go into a classic toe touch. So main thing I want you to focus on with these is try not to round your back as you go through. So pull your shoulders back, sit back with your hips, and then we're gonna go into a toe reach from there. Now, if you can touch the ground, that's awesome, but just go as far as you can with these, and then we're gonna hold steady for 20 seconds, all right? So let's go ahead and get started on our reach here. Again, looking for a little bit of stretch. Like I said, if you can touch your toes or touch the ground, that's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and stand up. Next up, we're gonna go feet wide, and we're gonna go down to the left. So I'm gonna have you take your right hand, and I want you to try to touch the outside of your left foot. So reaching across, we're gonna reach for the outside of that foot, and then we're gonna hold steady that stretch position here. On these, try to keep your legs straight. And let's go ahead and walk it across over to the right side. So left hand to the outside of that right foot. And just focus on your breathing in this body position here. And let's go ahead and come back up. We're gonna go through one more stretch today, and this is gonna be our quad stretch. So if you can, go ahead just in our normal standing position. If you need to, go ahead to a wall, and you could use the wall for a little bit of balance. But we're gonna take our right hand, again, grabbing onto the shoelaces of that right foot. We're gonna pull up just a little bit, push our hips forward, and we're gonna hold steady in that quad stretch position. Same thing on these, we'll go about 20 seconds, and then we'll switch over to that left side. Again, if you can just do it freestanding, that's awesome. It does take a little bit more balance. And again, we're just looking for a light stretch. So don't feel like you've got to pull up as hard as you can or anything. And at that same point, if you're not feeling too much of a stretch, it's not a bad thing. It probably just means you're not very tight in your quads. So let's go ahead and switch over to the left side. Again, left hand, grabbing onto that left foot. Just a little bit of pull up. And then we'll push our hips forward. That'll give us a little bit extra stretch there. And relax. All right, everybody, that's all that we've got for today's workout. I appreciate you guys coming in. You guys are my regulars now, seems like. So Peyton Lakin, Chasing Jordan, and Mila, I appreciate you guys coming in today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.